Hello children, welcome to video classes and I hope you all are doing good children and I'm really happy that you're watching this video. And before further go, let's get started today's video class. So in this video, I would like to share the classwork for the Brook poem. Understand children? What is the classwork for? The Brook poem. Okay children. So let's get started. So read to understand. Find lines in the poem that express that following thoughts. So children, in this particular section we have some sentences, we have some lines which expresses some idea. Okay, so we have to find out the particular idea in which lines we can find in the poem. Okay children, understand? So here we have some ideas and these ideas will reflect in the poem. Okay, these ideas will reflect in the poem's lines, some kind of stanzas or lines. We have to find it out and we have to write down. Okay children, and the first line and the first thought is that as the brook flows down its stony and pebbly paths, it creates a whirlpool and makes many musical sounds. Okay, children, I repeat the thought. As the brook flows down its stony and pebbly paths, it creates a whirlpool and makes many musical sounds. So, this is the thought, children. And in this particular thought, in which sentence, in which line we can find from the uh, poem, okay, the Brook poem. And the meaning of the particular thought is that some lines are there which tells us, makes us some musical sounds, okay. And the answer is here. I charter over stony ways in little sharps and trebles. I bubble into eddying bays. I babble on the pebbles. Okay, children, this is the line from the poem. Okay, from the text that what we have. Okay, children, I hope you got it. And let's see the second thought. The brook flows a winding path, carrying flowers and fish along with it. So this is the thought, and we have to find out the exact thought or the lines in the poem. And let's see the answer. And these are the lines. I wind about and in and out, with here a blossom sailing, and here and there a lusty trot, and here and there grayling. So obviously trot means the fish, the big water fish as we discussed. And this is a very perfect for the thought which we have got as a question. And let's move on to the third question. The third thought. When the brook flows over stones and pebbles, there is a break in the flow of water which appears silverly. So here we're talking about the color. I'll repeat. When the brook flows over stones and pebbles, there is a break in the flow of water which appears silverly. Okay, children. And here is the answer. And here and there a foamy flake upon me, as I travel with many a silverly water break. So this task is a very, very easy task, and everyone could do that, because obviously we have to find out the lines which relate to the thoughts which has given as the questions. Okay children, let's move on to the fourth question or the fourth thought. The thought is, the rays and beams of the sun appears to be dancing as they fall on the brook through the tree cover along the shallow sandy banks. So this is very easy thought. Yes, the beams dancing, sunbeam and all. Yes. Let's have the answer. I make the netted sunbeam dance against my sandy shallows. So this is the line which refers to the particular thought. And here is the fifth thought. The brook continues its journey forever to join the brimming river. Unlike humans whose life must come to a stop. And I repeat the thought, children. The brook continues its journey forever to join the brimming river, unlike humans whose life must come to a stop. So, obviously, this is the ultimate theme of this particular poem, and you can get the uh, line from the poem, something like this. And out again a curve and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. This is the line from the poem. Okay, children, I repeat the answer. And out again a curve and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Okay, children, and let's move on to the section B. Answer the questions with reference to the context. So obviously here we have some context which related to a poem, and even the lines from the poem only. So we have to observe this particular context as a passage, and we have to find out the answers for the particular context. Okay, children, and I'll read the passage. And draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. A very, very easy stanza that we got here. And draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Okay, children, and here is the questions related to the context. What does them refer to in these lines? What flows to join the brimming rivers? Why does it go on forever? To whom does man refer to in the poem? What does the poet mean by men may come and men may go? Okay, children, these are the questions. And again, I repeat the stanza. So because then you can understand very, very easily. Okay, children. So let's have. And draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. And I repeat. And draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. So this is a very, very easy stanza. And see, the first question, what does them refer to in these lines? Yes, obviously. So if you wanted to find out the answer, so you have to refer the previous stanza of the particular stanza that what we have here. Them refers to the gravel and the fish. Okay, children, observe, open the textbook and find out. Them refers to the gravel and the fish. Next question. What flows to join the brimming river? The thought and the grayling flows to join to the river, obviously, right? The thought means obviously, as I told you that, so it was a fish, and grayling, obviously it's the middle white and gray color, isn't it, children? Yes, the thought and the grayling flows to join to the brimming river. And why does it go on forever? Does it means the river. Why does it go on forever? Yes, the answer is it goes on forever because the brook joins the river, which might join other water bodies. They have no end. Understand? It goes on forever because the brook joins the river, obviously, isn't it? Which might join other water bodies. They have no end, obviously. After just mixing with, after joined the brimming river, what happened? The river will flow forever, obviously. It's not just like our human beings. Human beings has, the humans have death someday, but whereas our brook doesn't have it, because it flows forever and ever and ever. Understand, children? And the final question from the context: to whom does men refer to in the poem? What does the poet mean by men may come and men may go? So here we are asking the theme even. Men refers to human beings in the poem, as I told you when I was explaining the poem. Men refers to human beings in the poem. The poet tells the readers that man is mortal, mortal. Mortal means which has death, which has expiry date someday. We have expiry date. I mean, like we will expire someday, we will die someday, isn't it? There is end actually. Mortal means there is an end for human beings, isn't it? Man is mortal with a short lifespan and is destined to die at some point of time. As I told you that man will die someday, but the brook, however, has a continuous life. The brook has continuous life, which will never end and go on forever, obviously, children, because the nature does not have death. The nature will sustain forever and never, isn't it? Nature is immortal. Immortal means there is no death for nature, unlike human beings and outlives them, isn't it? The human are mortal and nature is immortal. Immortal means there is no death, but mortal means there is a death for man. Okay, children, I hope you understood. And the thing is, answer these following questions we will discuss in the next video class. Okay, children? Yeah, so I hope you all understood so far what we have discussed now. So we will discuss the question and answers in the next video. So I hope you understood. So if you have any doubts, please let me know. Okay, children, bye.